friends, welcome back. I thought I would do a monthly flip. I have never done these before, but I love watching them at the end of into the next month, flipping through the pages for the following month. So I thought I would kind of share with you guys what I started the year off with January, what I'm currently using into February, and even at the end, I thought I would flip through, show you guys what I don't have left of my sticker album. I'll get into that later, but I did want to start this off with my Avec. This is what I wanted to start the year off with, and I had high hopes for you guys. I thought I could have everything in here. So I got the split year so that I have two of them. So I could use them for work and for my personal life and for my budgeting and my meal planning, my workout, like all that. And it didn't work. And in fairness, I was doing it because I'm traveling for the first 6 months of the year, and I didn't want to have like a bunch of planners to take with me. But one of my girlfriends, Ashley, told me just to take them all because I won't have my craft room, I won't have my office, and it'll be familiar. And she was right. She was definitely right. So I started off by using this, and I used it for like listing and work, and then all the other things. And it's, I mean, these pages are full. So I did use them. So I'm not sorry about that. I just decided to redo this because I wanted to have it in a different way. So I've taken things off and moved them over, and I have a setup video. I'm not going to share all the things. I did want to share, like, this is how I started to use my YouTube for social media. And I explained this all, like, this was going to be my YouTube tracker. And then this was my personal tracker with some bills as well for personal bills. And then, let's see. And then I went into my weekly pages where this was more of my listing planner. And you guys, I just decided like midway through January that it wasn't what I wanted. I didn't want to have everything in one. So I went ahead and bought another Avec, and I bought just the regular Avec, because I just want to use this for my my personal life, pretty much my to-dos, if you will. Some work things, but even that is hit and miss, and I'll explain that more. But I wanted to at least share with you guys. I don't have my monthly setup in here yet. I do have my forward planning set up, but I don't have my monthly setup yet. So this isn't set up. I do have a kit coming. I'm going to use the same one that I already have used before. But I wanted to at least share with you guys the pages and how I started to use it and how I'm using it now. And I didn't buy any new pages. These are the kits I already had. And so I felt that was a win. But this is a beautiful one, and I do love this so much. It's from Craft Penguin Planner with hollow sparkle foil. And I believe this is either she called this New Year or 2023. I think it was New Year. And I was using this for listing, and I love this. But because I'm no longer in my home anymore and I'm traveling, I don't need as extensive as lists as this. I still need quite a bit of these though. So yeah, I have really liked that. But then I started to decide this is really more how I want to use it. And we'll get into this. I'm going to show you guys a little bit flipping through that. So then this one is from Exo Mama Plans, and I tried to do oh, sorry, I hit the camera there. I tried to do the lists at the bottom and then trying to do some of my personal things at the top. And this was her 2023 kit, and it was sold out, but luckily I was smart enough. And because I've done this before, it seems like every year when I start in a planner, I have to switch, friends. I don't know why. It doesn't seem to be working. And so this, I redid it. Luckily, I had two of these, and this is her 2023. I don't believe it's available in her shop anymore. You guys, she's a favorite. I have her shop listed below with my coupon code if you guys are interested. But this is really what I want to have it be, more like this, where I have my weather, my top priorities of the day, different things throughout the day here. And then these are my rings to keep track of my my watch and my rings, how I'm doing with all that. Some of them are good and some of them not. I set up my watch on this day, so I started here. And then on to this one. Isn't this beautiful? This is from Nikki Plus 3. And this one is from Exo Mama Plans. And I actually used this spread very extensively because I was leaving this day here, my home. It was the last day in my home before the new people came in. And so I wanted to make sure I did all the things. So I did really love this. This was her Winter Beauty Kit, which I think is still available, but I did repurchase this, and you'll see. But then I just I went and did it the way that I wanted to do it, which is this is how I want to do it from now on in this planner. And then I used that Winter Beauty Kit again for the week of the 16th. And then the week of the 16th, and this one was the last week I used in here. This was a Stay Cozy kit from Craft Penguin Planner, which is still available. I love this one very much. But yeah, then I went ahead and used it here this way. And then I used a Craft Penguin planner. I think this is called Snowy Winter, and you can choose your foil. I chose silver, but you also can choose blue, I think, or purple, but I chose the silver. So anyway, that is the last full week in January. And then onto the pages. So I had this split in half, if you can see, for work. This is even my work pages. I had in here like some different things for work. And then in the back, I had like notes and different quotes. And in the personal section, and then in the work section, I just had a bunch of different things. I can't share, I'm sorry, but I'll share with you in this one. And I just didn't need to use it that way anymore. So I have a blotting page in here. Let me take those out. Anyway, so what I did is I'm hoping to use this through June. So I have January through June tabs on the dailies back here. And in January, I want to set up the page with some vellum and just the places I'm traveling. Arizona, I went to Vegas. We were on Route 66. And so I want to set that up here with a vellum. And so I did that. This is from Exo Mama Plans. And this was a sticker kit I picked up at Hobby Lobby, but these were actually in a gas station. I just picked them up. And then I just put a few quotes in here, and I have some of my budget down here for right now until I get my budget, and I'll explain that at the end of this one. But these are two of the toasts that I do every New Year's with my mother and father did. And so I've shared those a lot here, with my children. And although most of my children are sober. But yeah, I've shared these with them as well. It's brings my family back with me. My mom is gone and my grandparents are gone, but I remember those times with them. And the quotes are, "Here's to love, laughter, and happily ever after." And this one was the biggest one for me, that my Nona, my grandmother, who's Italian, would say, "May we always be grateful for the past, find joy in the present, and remain excited for the future." And so those are just toasts that we do on the new year. And so I just use these for notes because I got this in the end of January. And so I didn't want to go back and back plan the days. And then I started seeing these on a consistent basis, these different times, these numbers. And my friend said they're called angel numbers. And so I thought, oh my gosh, how awesome is that? So I wrote them down, and then I went and wrote down what the meaning of those are. And so I've done that for a few different pages in here, and I wrote down my spending at the end of the day, my personal spending there. But let's go into, I want to share, I'm sorry guys, I don't want to share some personal things for work. But I am putting, I think right here is where I'm going to put, I'm going to cover that up there. Okay. Has some personal notes for work. But yeah, this is what I've been kind of doing, how I've been using it, is just kind of using, this is a journaling kit from Exo Mama Plans, High Key Obsessed, love. I've been writing out my schedules here for work, and then my work list, and this is my social media for my YouTube, because I love YouTube. YouTube is my happy place, you guys. I love you guys so much. So that, and then I have been putting, like, this was just personal orders. I spent a couple of little things here. I'll explain. The planner Kate was for my budget planner, and I'll explain that in a minute. These are just numbers for work on the bottom over here as well that I don't want to share. But this is how I started to use it for work, and I still really do like this. I do love having this ability. So I'm probably going to continue to use it on like that. And then at the back here, I put a little tab, and I'm using this for my meal planning. And I just kind of plan out the week, and then I'm also keeping track of orders that when we order in, like DoorDash, or when we eat out, and when I cook. And I've kind of just been keeping track of those. And this I knew would be a huge, heavy order in and out to eat, because we were moving and my kitchen was packed up. So I think these were the last days that I had anything in my kitchen left. And then I didn't have anything, so we were out a lot then. And then this is when we were back in our locations that have kitchens, so I was back to cooking. So yeah, it's not going to be like that for February, but honestly, it doesn't matter to me. Our budget, just my husband and I, it's about the same, whether we eat out or eat in. And then I already have February and March in here as well. So I have enough pages in the back here to do all the way through June and set up. So that is how I am using that. And I really do love this very much. And I will be setting up my monthly in here. So I decided, though, because I didn't like using the front of this for YouTube, it just wasn't working for me the way that I had in the past. And I had a bunch of these little notebooks. I actually had this set up for work, and I went ahead and and erased it and put notes in here. I have like, I took a sticker off, but I decided to leave these on here. I have a video on this, so I won't go too into depth, but I'm putting these on here. These are from Exo Mama Plans. They're her $2 Tuesdays. I love them. Once they're released though, they're gone. You can't get them again, but she just had March's, and April's is coming up next week, I believe. I just did a dot on there to show when I had videos. I just thought that was really fun and sweet. And then these are all the videos, and I use Sweet Tea Plans. These are overlays, and that's why I can do this, is because I have these overlay these full sheets I can just lay down, and it works so phenomenally. And then these are from Exo Mama Plans, and I just kind of wrote down the videos I had. And honestly, this was a very small month for me. I only had 11 videos, and normally I have a lot more than that because I do at least 3 a week. Sometimes 4, you guys. I so much enjoy doing videos, and it's my time, and I feel like you're right here and I'm chatting with you. So I really love that. But I intend to also kind of mark down what videos types I have, you know, on the side there, like plan with me's, hauls, flips, whatever, and kind of keep track of that as well. And then on this page, and I couldn't remember her name at first, but it's Bitly Ditly is her name, and she had this done, and I loved it so much, and it was just phenomenal, and so I decided to do it as well. And it's just where you write down the videos that you want to do, and then you mark when they're filmed, edit, uploaded, thumbnail, and posted, and I put the day that they're posted. And this is just great. If you guys are a YouTuber, high-key obsessed with this. You guys would love it if you do it. And then over here, I started writing my numbers. This was in the end of January when I started doing this. I don't care about this, so I won't use this again, I don't think. Numbers are just numbers to me, and I started a new Instagram, which is Plan with Tanya. I used to have Home with Tanya, and I deleted it. And so I started to Plan with Tanya. But I don't care. I do it for fun, and I do this because I enjoy it. So these really don't matter to me. But here's my kits. And in the past, and I love the look of this, you guys. So I might just do this just to have the look of it. Oh, see, here's the how I had the monthly the meal planning back here. And then this is how I did. Let me show you guys how I did my planning before. And I really do like this. It's really pretty to look at, but I love having it here as well, especially when I'm filming videos. So I have my cousin kits, my weeks kits, my social media planner, which I haven't shared here yet, and I will in the month of February probably, my Stology kits, and then these are my monthly kits. My cousin, Wonder Sticker Co., my weeks, which was Planner Spot, my social media, which is Sweet Tea Plans, and Stology Sweet Tea Plans, because they are these overlays like this. So anyway, I just really, really like this, and I found it so convenient. And when I want to film, okay, what do I need to film? This is what's planned, and then if I have extra videos I want to do, I can put those in there as well. And I've already got February set up. So this is working so good for me, and I was going to do, because these come in a 2-pack, they're just notebooks, and I can do the full year. I counted out all the pages, and if I need 2 pages per month, and I have plenty of space to do that. So I was going to do the same thing for my budgeting, but I have decided that that isn't really what I want to do. So let me just kind of share, and I love that this fits in here. It just fits in that sleeve right there. So great. Anyway, I'll put this aside and this one down. And then I'm going to show you, I went ahead and just picked this up. And this is the Hobonichi Day Free. And this is the A5 size. You guys, my jam is A5 or B6. That's my jam. So I really loved it. And they don't offer a B6 size. And what it is it's exactly the same as the Hobonichi, except for it doesn't have the weeks. It has all the future planning, and it has all the monthlies, even up to 2024. It goes to March, actually, of 2024. And then it has just regular pages like this that are blank. And I want to use this for my budget and my expenses. I think that it'll be perfect. And I actually plan to have 2 of these, one for work and one for my personal. And I will do a setup in this. But that is how I'm going to use it. I'm going to back plan January, so I have it all together. And you guys, I have so much in here. There's more than enough empty pages for everything that I need. I probably could honestly do work in here as well, and I might just do that. So we will see, but that's what I'm going to do for my budgeting, and you guys will see that. And then for work, I did want to share with you guys this new thing. I picked this up from Staples, and it is a Martha Stewart, and it's called junior size, which is half letter, and it has an elastic. This obviously goes on the outside. I just keep it on the inside. It has a pin loop, but it has the elastic to close. And I've said before that you guys, I use a lot of notes and things for work. It's just how I roll. especially because I do a lot of trainings, a lot of reports, a lot of different, I plan events, and so I need a lot of pages. So what I have done is I just went ahead and picked this up, and these are separate. These were Martha Stewart as well, and they're so pretty. Look at this. They have the gold trimmed on both sides, and they're plastic. But I just went ahead and picked this up, and right now it's what I'm using a lot more for work than my daily pages and my Hobonichi cousin, because I can just put my time section here and put my priorities or something at the bottom, and it's working really, really well for me, as well as I can do notes behind each thing. So I think that's what I'm going to do for now. This is going to switch back and forth. It's always going to. I kind of said that at the beginning of the year, but I do want to use this and continue to use it for my work pages. So there is that. On to these 3 babies. So this is what I started at the beginning of the year, and I've come to the realization this is one too many planners for me. I always have, we'll start with this one because this is the one I'm not using right now, but I always have, this is a different cover, but I always have a planner that I film off camera for memories that I put pictures in and things and that I don't share. But you guys, it's just, it was too much for me. I'll share with you guys how I set this up. It's so pretty. Look at this. I mean, I had it all set up with vinyls from Mama plans and everything, and even all these extra monthlies that I get from her $2 Tuesdays. And then I was using this for like my at a glance, and then these were my memories. I'm just doing a quick flip, and I stopped here. And I did flip boxes and everything because I wanted to put pictures. But you guys, this was my granddaughter's birthday, and we didn't have her, and it was very heartbreaking for me. And so I feel like that's kind of why I steered away from it. And I tried to keep going and set up, and then I couldn't do it anymore. So I'm stopping this for now. And I never intended to film in this anyway. It doesn't mean I won't go back to it. It just means I'm not doing it. And I just want to be open with you guys and let you know. But I found that between these two, my memory planning is complete. I film in this one, and I'm just going to show you the few pages I have already up on my channel. I have my monthly right here, my January monthly already up with my first plan with me, which was where? Here. So this is how I'm using it. I'm just kind of writing a little bit of things here and my 2 or 3 favorite things of the day. This was a kit from Mama plans. It was her, I believe this was a limited edition, so it's no longer available. This is also from Mama plans, and I did film this, but it did not record well. So there's that. And I did film this, but it didn't record well either. And these are both from Mama plans. To me, she is my favorite for Hobonichi Weeks and Cousin kits. Truthfully, she is. I just love her kits. They fit my planning style. I have another one that's done and ready to be uploaded here shortly. So yeah, that's what I did. I'm still going to continue to use this. It's my top 2 or 3 of the day. And just a little thought of the week over here. You can see even my sadness, you guys. I was very, very sad that I didn't get to see my granddaughter. It broke my heart. But anyway, so I still love this, and I enjoy reaching for it and planning in it. So that's my gratitude memory, if you will. And this is an Aura Estelle cover that I got on it was like something was wrong with it, but I couldn't tell you what it was. But I have my weather stickers in there. This is my half-year Stology, and I intended to use it for 3 months, and I'm going strong. I love it so much. I ordered a script here, so that'll be here shortly. And I have a setup video. I have a bunch of notes in here I don't want to share, so I have it clipped. But this was my January setup. Again, I have a video on this, but it's kind of fun to see it all completed, right? So here's my home planner. It's my memories or my sticker a day. I tried really hard. Even there were some days that just weren't great, and I just left it. Just left it at that. And this is my weather. And this is why I like the weather so much, because it's just so fun to look and see where I was and the different changes. I mean, I drove through a major snowstorm. And I should write that here as well, that I had a major snowstorm. And it was just crazy. We had loss of power, and we had to get into a hotel. It was crazy. And then I have my currently section here where I just fill this out throughout the month. And just put like what I'm watching, the song I'm loving. This one by Leanne Rimes is like really sticking to me that month anyway. Right now that Flowers song is stuck in my head, but just different things I'm doing and working, and I always put a quote down there and different things I'm grateful for, and it's just been really, really nice. And then I have some trackers. I love to use months for trackers. This is for my headaches, truthfully. I had a lot this month. And then my sad days, and I did have a few of those, you guys, to be honest. It's been pretty rough for me, for personal things. And then this was a workout, and it was push-ups, and got about halfway through the month, and I did really well, and then I just kind of fell off of it, but I'm going to go back to it. And then I started to put my spin tracker in here. These were different when I was buying different foods and different things. And then it was too much for me. It wasn't working. I couldn't put my bills, everything I needed to put in here, which is why I went the other way. And then my self-care, different things I did for myself. And I love these kinds of trackers. And so I've said it many times, but this is from Rachel Beauty Plans. I love watching her Stologies. And this is why I kind of stopped using the other one, is because this is my memories. I don't need another one. And then I wanted to put pictures of my 3 grandchildren up here for the first of the year, and I just didn't bring my printer with me, so I will. But yeah, let me just flip through. This was Exalama Plans, a limited edition. I believe this was December. It might have been November. And this one was her 2023 kit. And I thought it was really pretty. And I've just taken different angles. And I love the customability of this and being able to do the layout however I want. But this was her washi from Exalama Plans, High Key Obsessed. This was her Winter Beauty kit. And this was from Simply Gilded. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? This was a mystery kit that I get as I get the sub box from Avalon and Ninth. I'm trying to use my sub boxes in here and things. And this was from, Avalon and Ninth. And I like how I did this as well. And then I messed up and I did this page too close. So I just kind of put Sunday here, and then I started to kind of switch and do this again. This was another sub box, a mystery kit, excuse me, from Avalon and Ninth. I think this was November. And that is that. So that is that. And then I have some of my journaling pages in the back. I've changed that since, and now in February I'm doing them behind the week. So, but that is that. And that's why I decided I didn't need another one. I just have this one, and I don't film typically in this either. I just set up. And that is everything. So those are what I'm using. But I also, this is my album from Simply Gilded for January. And I put all my stickers in here, and I plan out all my kits. You guys can see. And I just thought it'd be kind of fun. If you guys, if you didn't know, I couldn't close this at the beginning of the month. And now I can. And this is what I have left. But these are the weeks that I planned in. Let me put this down. But yeah, I used the kit, so I just kind of stuck these over there. And this was a kit that I didn't use, but I want to use it in a journaling. I love to use these in journaling pages. Sorry, there's a bit of a glare there. Let me prop this. There we go. So you can kind of see how I've just used these. And this is just extra bits from that planner, that one, my memory planner that I didn't finish. And then this were just some journaling kits I had left over. Mostly that's what these are, just bits of journaling kits that I had left over. Oh, these are going to a different month. I had this limited edition kit, but I'm probably honestly going to use it if I and just use it in another monthly. I'm probably going to move this to like November or something. And then these were just some deco. I only have like, I think 1 left of each of these. I've had these. These are her $2 Tuesdays that I buy 5 of, and then I just use them. And then now I'm literally down to 1 each. And these were some deco pages that I have left. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys will see those in a later video. They weren't meant to be in here. Some deco, and this was another journaling kit from Sweet Tea Plans. These are journaling kits that I have left over. So that is everything. Just some bits of deco. This was an old Wacky Holidays from 2022 that I didn't use. And then these are where I keep my numbers from her, from Exalama Plans. They're so pretty, and I use these a lot. So I have them back there, as well as my date covers, that her $2 Tuesdays. So that is everything I've used. I feel really happy about all that I've used. I feel like that's just great. And if you can see, my February can't close all the way, and it's pretty full. So anyway, that's fun. But that is everything, you guys. That's my journal, my gratitude planner, my soon-to-be budget planner, my everything planner here, and then with my social media planner in here as well. So that is it. And by the way, these all fit in here. So it's going to be perfect for me because they'll all fit together. But this is what I'm going into February with. So I will see you guys in February with more Plan With Me's and everything. So thanks you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys enjoy these videos, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.